Hello, this is Philip and welcome to my channel for this new episode about Control System 2. We try to understand how the 1202 language works, and today I'm trying to do some scripts for KSP2 because KOS works in KSP1. It's a very good mod to run some scripts and to run automatic missions, and I want to try it with KSP2. Although I am having a lot of fun with KSP1 and KOS and all the mods. I want to start a new RP1 career using KOS, but KSP2 is the new KSP, so I need to learn how to run some scripts in KSP2 because I like that. Okay, and in the last episode we looked at the documentation. So I put the documentation in the left part of the screen because we will need that a lot today. And we checked some scripts, and off screen I look at some script to understand how it works, and we'll try to do some scripts today, some easy script today. Okay, so first I need to create a new module, and when you create a new module it opens automatically the editor and you have automatically this this script here. Okay, so I want to call it first look. Okay, save and reboot. Here it's rebooting, and you have here a light. It's a green light. That means that there is no errors. Okay, if if the light turns red, there are errors. Okay, so first you see that we must use the console from KSP console and vessel from KSP vessel. Then we have a function, a main flight. That function is the main function you have to use when you are in flight. Okay, so let's see how KSP console structure work. Here in reference, we have all the reference we need. So KSP control is here, and we have fields and methods, and we see that. Oh, it's not control I want, sorry, it's console. Okay, console. So there is different types. There is the type console and the type RGB color for red, green, blue. So I'm interested in the console type. Okay, and you see that here console is written with only the C in uppercase and not all the letters in uppercase. So if I want to do this, and this is the first thing I have noticed, and I want to save and reboot, you have here the red light. That means there is an error, and the error no local variable, constant or function console, like this. This is one important thing, is that KOS, you can use a script with KOS with uppercase or lowercase, it doesn't matter. For a control system, it matters a lot. You can't write console like this if you should write it like this. And now I think there is a mistake in the documentation here, because console is written like that, and it should be written like that, I think. And if it's not a mistake, I don't understand. You see here console is written lowercase, it should be written uppercase. So sometimes if I have an error, maybe I should just change the lowercase with uppercase, and it will it will be like it will be difficult if I have to try this each time. So I can clear the console, all the console, or I can clear only a line. I can move the cursor, I can print, print out, print line. If you want to see the difference between the print line and the print, hello world, and there's another difference with KOS when I am in here the console. The shortcuts, my keyboard seems to work in the KSP world sometimes. I don't know for. Let's see. I hope. I don't know. I press spacebar. It doesn't start staging, so I don't know. Okay, so hello world, and I'm Philip Kerbin. So save and reboot. Green light here, no errors. Okay, so now I just have to go here in entry point, and you see my first look script is now here, and I can click on the green arrow, and in the console, hello world, I'm Philip Kerbin. Okay, now if I change this in only prints, save and reboot. There's a lot of windows here, sorry, you can see a little of the game. I won't be playing with actually with the game, just looking at the documentation and working with control system. Okay, so green light here, I can start again, and you see hello world and Philip Kerbin is all in one line. So if you write print a message at the current cursor position, and if you want to move the cursor to the beginning of the next line, I have to write print line. So this is what I will do that each time. Okay, so this is for KSP console, not a lot, but it's important. Now KSP vessel. There is a lot more. You have all those types. A lot more, and it is, for me, less intuitive than the console. So first, I have a function. In this function, I need a parameter. This is my vessel, and I don't like when there is a vessel like that, vessel. I don't know what vessel is it. So that vessel is a type of that parameter. Okay, so the type vessel here is the same that the vessel here, and that type is from KSP vessel. That means that here I'm in the structure, in the reference, but I will call it structure, in the structure KSP vessel, and let's call it reference. I don't want to. Okay, structure is from KOS. I am used to structures, but let's call it okay, reference KSP vessel, and in that KSP vessel there is the vessel type. So here with an uppercase V. Okay, so that is a type from that reference, and this is a type. And vessel, it's not a type, it's just the name of my variable. So I can change that name. I can write my ship, and I prefer to change the name to have my own name, to know that this is something I can change. I can't change that, but I can change this one. And I can write like this or like this, and be careful, all those my ship with the uppercase S is not the same that in lowercase. Okay, so my ship, and I want, for that first script, I want to try to get those numbers, the delta V 880 from the stage 1, and I want to get the thrust to weight ratio 5.28, a very big ratio for that little craft. The burn time 14 seconds, and the start mass 3. It's 66, I think. 3.66 for the first stage, and maybe I can have also the total mass of my ship. Okay, so we must start somewhere. So let's try to learn the language, starting with that information, those information here. Okay, so in the vessel type, I have all those fields, and you can look around this autopilot, auto-smear density for each field. You have the type of the field, and the read-only, the RO is read-only, and a description. Okay, all those types are read-only. So no, here you have the RW. This is a read and write. That means that you can write something. So you can read the target of your vessel, but you can also set a target to your vessel. Imagine you have you want to do a rendezvous with another vessel. You can write the targets. Okay, so staging, sun speed, solar panels, a lot of this. And here we have the name of the vessel and the mass. So let's try first to print the name of our vessel here. So I want to do some presentation here. Okay, so I want to print that, and let me see if I want that. I want to that plus if it works like KOS or like a lot of programming language. This should work, and I want my ship dot and the name of the ship. Okay, just for testing, save and reboot. When you start a new script, when you start to learn a new script, you will save and reboot a lot. Okay, so green light, this is a good sign. And here I can run. Okay, that works. So the plus is the concatenation of two strings. Okay, the ship name is a string value, so I can use it in my console script. Okay, so this and a plus. Okay, if I want to center this in my console, I can do that. I think not automatically. I can or I can write a function to center. It depends on the length of my strings here and the length, the width of the console. So I won't do this now. Okay, I want to print that. I want then to print. Let me see, what keys is okay. It is my home key. Not the yes. Okay. So now I want to print a blank line. Okay, and I continue here with stage 1. This is the easy part. Okay, it's just to have some presentation. Let me see like this. Okay, so for stage 1, I want the delta V, the TWR, the burn time, and the start mass. And I want the mass of my script here, total mass of the vessel. So maybe I should start with that. So here mass plus my ship point mass. This is a float number. This means that this is not an integer, it's a number with decimal ports. So I have print line only accepts strings, so I have to convert that float to string. If you go to the type, here T1202 language and the types, you have the boolean, integer, float, and there is some methods, and there is a method to string to convert float to a string. Okay, so here I have to write to a string. Okay, let's save and reboot. Okay. Right, so the mass here is 3.65. Okay, so first thing I notice that here 3.65 is the mass we have here. Okay, so that well, so this is the total mass of my ship. Okay, I want to round that. Okay, so total mass, and I want to round that number. For this, I can go to mathematics reference, okay, and there is core math here. Oh, I have different methods for that core math. Next float, you have constants, you have functions here, sine, cosine, tangent, sailing, clamps, cos, floor, log, power, random, and round. You have the round function. This is the function I want. And this function here, it's not working like in other language, because when you round a number, you can select the number of digits you want in the decimal part, and here you can't. This function runs a decimal value to the nearest integral value. So that means if I write here just round, here I want to round the mass and then to change that float in string. So I have a red light here, so my first error, round not found. Ah, yes, of course, because if I want to use round, you have to write here, use round from core math. Okay, I don't know if it's my computer that is too slow for control system, or if the reboot takes time each time. It's only 1 second, 1.5 seconds, but will be good to know. So I run the script and my console is here. Okay, you see, so it is not rounded with a decimal part. It's rounded with directed to the closest integer. Okay, so I look at variables. I think I can write something like that. For constant, my mass, and you'll see it's a little math trick here. My mass is equal to my ship mass. Okay, so I'm here I'm creating a variable, a constant variable. Okay, I don't know a lot about variables in the 1202 language. You know, in KOS you can have a local variable, global variable. You can set a variable and you can lock a variable. Here I know that I can write let my mass equal to my ship, and maybe it's better to write that, or to write constant like this. This is the type of my my variable. Let's write let. I have searched in the documentation. I didn't find anything about let and about this, so I don't really know how to create a variable. So maybe let my mass automatically set the type of my mass to the type of that number. So this is a float number, so my mass it's a float number. Okay, and I want to multiply that number by 100. So the mass was 3.66, and so if I multiply this by 100, I will have 366. And 366 point some decimal digits, and I want to round that number. That means that I will have 366, okay, and divided by 100. So let me this is the final result, but if I'm doing this step by step, let me, you will see how it works. So oh, this is not what I want to do. Okay, better like this. Let me show you. So I want to print my ship.mass. No, I want directly my mass. Okay, and oh, I have to stop doing that. I want to then print round my mass, and then round my mass divided by 100, and those numbers must be I have to do that. I don't know if I need all those brackets, but better to have it. And here this is the same, to a string and to string. I have a syntax highlighter installed in VSC, Visual Studio Code. I can use my own editor to do this. It will be much more easier because I have all the highlights syntax, but I like the fact that I can use directly the editor from control system directly from the game, because I can directly save and reboot, and I can select my I can execute my my script directly from that. So let's try this, if it works. So what's the problem here? First look 1202 white space. Yes, here I have to write this. I don't know if it's a problem here. No. Okay. And here maybe constant. No. I can use some command line here. White space, is this that? No. So is the problem coming from my here from my variable? Okay, so no error. So if I have constant my mass, my ship.mass, no error. So this is not from my variable. And here my mass dot to string. Okay, so this is good. So why? Let me see. Print my ship name, this one, and total mass. Why it is no error? Ah, yes. Oh, I have to. Okay. So you see, this is my mass 3.6574. So I want to multiply that mass by 100, and I forgot to do that here. So I want to print my mass times 100. Okay, and that number needs to be converted to string. Save. Okay, green light. This is good. So let me show you each step. You see, so 365. So now I want to round that number. Okay, so I want to round my mass times 100. No error. So I don't know where my error is. Yes, I know where it is. Okay, so it is now 3.66, and my error was here because I have a parenthesis here to round my mass. No, it should work. Okay, so well, never mind. Okay, so okay, I see that. All right, this bracket is wrong. That was my error. So now I want that number here divided by 100. Okay, to string. Maybe I need, yes, I think I need, can I div a float with a string? Okay, when I write 100 to string, the to string is applied only to the 100. So I need some brackets here. And first look, and now we have the 3.66. Okay, this is a lot of work, yes and no. I can create a new function. I don't know how functions work for now, but I certainly will create a function to round a number with 2 digits after in the decimal part. This is very easy. You have to multiply your number by the 10 to the power 2 if you want to round 2 digits in the decimal part, or you can, if you want 4 digits, you have to multiply by 10 to the power 4. You round that number using the round function as it works in control systems. It is a very weird function. Normally the round function doesn't work like that, but never mind. So I have to multiply by 10 to the power 2, round the number, and then I divide the number by 10 to the power 2. So if I want 4 digits, I can multiply by 10 to the power 4 and divide then by 10 to the power 4. Okay, so I don't need all the steps. I just need that. Okay, so this is the mass of my ship. So I can constant my mass. I can say this is all this. It will be better. Okay, so now I can write total mass and plus my mass, convert it to string, and then I can write the T for tons. Okay, right, and then I'm going to stage 1. No, this is not this. Okay. All right, stage 1. Right. Okay, so now if I want the mass of the stage, I know that the mass of the stage is 3.66. But I will try to find the mass of the stage because I want maybe the mass of stage 2, mass of stage 3, just to look at it, to look how it works. But it should be exact the same thing. So, for example, stage mass. Okay, so I have my ship, vessel, not in core math, I have to go to KSP vessel. So all the type here are, yes, types and type vessel. Okay, so this was the mass is a float. I use name as a string. Okay, so all the types which are already how to say a common type, a boolean, a float, an integer, a string, you can use it directly like this. Now if I want the mass of my stage, I saw here in stage delta v, I saw that there is the start mass. Okay, so this is a float start mass, and it's from the stage delta v type. Okay, but I have only the type vessel here in my function. This this was hard for me. I looked around. I have looked at different scripts, and finally I found the answer. So stay with me. Here I have a delta v field. Okay, so I can here I can write. So let's put that away from now. My ship. I can write my ship dot everything is here. Okay, in that column here in the fields of vessel. Okay, and I need delta v. Why I chose this one? I chose this one because it's the one which has the type vessel delta v. Okay, the type vessel delta v is here, and this is the only one. Okay, this is why I have my eye on this one. So my ship dot delta v. But delta v is not a common type. It's something else. It's a vessel delta v type. So I click on vessel delta v type, and I'm going here. I was here in vessel, and now I'm here in vessel delta v. Okay, if I look up, I will reach all those pages. So here I have only one field, stages, with an S. So delta v has a field named stages, and stages is the type stage delta v, and this is the stage delta v we saw here. Okay, this is the only field, and it has a method. Okay, this is stage without the s. Okay, and with something into brackets. Okay, and this is a parameter, the number of the stage, and this is an integer. Okay, so we'll try this after. Now I am in the field stages. The field stages is stage delta v with here with brackets. Here these are parentheses. I called it bracket. Maybe I shouldn't call it bracket. This is parentheses, and those are bracket or square bracket. I don't really know if there is in French there is two different words for this and this. So those are brackets or parentheses, I think, and those are square brackets. Okay, so I clicked on the link, and I reached that stage delta v, not structure but reference. And now, because this is yes, this is what I was to say. I was saying that if you have here some square bracket, that means this is an array. This is a table. So you have to tell the you have to write here the index of what you want. I want the first stage, and in programmation, when you have a table, you start with 0. 0 is the first element of your table, 1 is the second element, etc. So here, if I want the first stage, I need to write 0 with the square bracket. And this gives me a stage delta v type. Okay, so now I have here a stage delta V type, and to that type I can use the field start mass. So here I can write point start mass. Whew. So let's try it. Let's cross our finger, and of course I have a red light. Argument message of KSP console println as to be a string. Yes, of course. It's so dot to string. Okay, that was an easy error. Okay, save and reboot. Finger crossed. Yeah, no error. Okay, let me try this again. And I think this is it. Okay, so this is a 3.65, so you see that this is the same number. And now I'm seeing I have another mistake here. What the problem? That was perfectly safe the first time. Why that doesn't work? This is very strange. I don't like this. Okay, so, oh, yes. You see, I wrote here my mass, and I use my mass. This is very strange. This is, so my mass, it wasn't defined first. So I think control system, when it creates a new variable, it sets that variable to 0. And then 0 times 100 divided by 100. The new value is 0, and it saved that new value into my mass. So this is why I have 0. But of course here I want ship, my ship, and mass here. Okay, this should be better. Green light. Yes, okay. And this is good too. Okay, so this is my ship delta start mass to string. Here it's better to write this at the start of my script, but here now what is interesting is I can reach the second stage writing that and save and reboot. Okay, and you see here 1.09. This is the mass of my my stage here. I don't know if you can see it, but I can't really see it. I have my UI scale at 100%, but maybe it should be. So if I change my scale, it will change the scale of my knife ball and that picture too. And I wish I can just scale that part and only that part. But this is 1.09, so this is here the number we have here. So this is very good. A second, we showed so this is the field stages from delta V type. But the vessel delta V also has a method called stage without the S. And that method must have into parentheses a parameter. And that parameter is a number, an integer. And the integer is the stage you want. Get delta V information from a specific stage on the vessel if existent. Okay, so if I write just that, I never tried this, so let me save and reboot. There is a mistake. Okay, because does not have a method of field to string vessel stage delta V. Okay, vessel delta V, this is strange. Because here vessel from vessel delta V written like that. I can go to vessel delta V, and from there I have stage and this, and maybe if I write that, is it better or no? Like this. No, not better. Yes, of course it doesn't have this. All right, and yes, if I write this, no. Okay, so really I don't know, so I will keep my first script. So my ship dot delta v like this, stages, and I want the first element of that table, and I want for that the start mass. Okay, now it should work. It should work. All right, so back to that stage delta v. I see the fuel mass, engines, end mass, dry mass, burn time. I wanted the burn time because I want all the numbers here. So I have the start mass, and now I want the burn time. So I can use that again. Maybe to be a little more I don't know how to say that, but I will first write all my variables here. Those variables are constant, but maybe if I say that, let's just for change start mass equal that, and here I can write start mass and start mass plus t. Okay. No error. First look. Okay. I just noticed, you should probably, you have noticed this a long time ago, that the blank line is not working. So that means it's probably better to use the print at. Okay, so the let start mass is the same that constant start my mass here. So I should look at the documentation to see what's the difference between let or constant. Maybe you know that. So back to KSP console here, and I want the print at row, column, and the message. Okay, so print here at. So I want the row first. The first row is numbered 0, then 1. So 2, 3. I want 3 and 0, and then the message. And here, no, this is the total mass. So sorry, 0, 1, 2, and then 3 I want a blank line, and then 4 I want this, and then at, and then at, just to see if I not, I'm testing here a lot of things, and sorry. So this is good. Okay, start mass and total. Okay, start mass is here. Okay, that's normal because the console is here, the cursor is here, and then I have the print at, and print at doesn't change. Okay, this is written here. It restores the previous cursor position. So this is why I have the start mass here. So I have to write here 5, 0. Okay. And now first look. Ah, there's a mistake here. Ah, yes, of course. At. Green light. Yes, green light. Great. Okay, this is good. Okay, stage 1 start mass is 3.66, and now so I want to write my variables here, and then I print I do all the console prints if you wish. So now I want the burn time. And now this is easy because the burn time is my ship delta v stage 0, and I can use directly the burn time type. So not from console, from vessel. I want the types. Now we know that is stage delta v and the type burn time. Okay. And here I want to copy that. So that's 6.0 burn time. Start mass. No, it's not start mass. It's my burn time variable. Burn time variable. Green light. I like green lights. Okay, and of course I don't want turns, I want seconds. And same thing here, same math trick. I want here to do times 100 divided by 100. Okay, if you want to have, I can do that. Okay, this is better. Save. And first look. Okay, 14.6. Here I have the burn time is 14 seconds. I know that it is better than 14 seconds. I have 14.6 seconds. And you can go much further with that. Okay, now in the here 7, I want the TWR. So TWR is not from that. With engine maybe get ISP, get thrust vector. No, it's not with the engine. So where can I find my stage delta V get ESP? Just like this. Okay. So directly with stage delta V, we have the field here, and some methods: get delta V, get ISP, get thrust, get TWR. Okay, and this is great because I want delta V here, so 8 delta V. If you wish to, let's do this beautiful. I want to align all of this. So I want to align those column characters here. Okay, so here I will create a stage TWR variable, and here stage delta V. Okay, so up. So what was the name? TWR. No, stage TWR. And here it was delta V, stage delta V. Okay, so I have to use the get TWR. So stage delta V get TWR. So you have my ship delta V stages 0 get TWR, and you see that get TWR is a method. That means this is a function, and that function needs a situation. It needs a parameter. The parameter is the situation, and the situation, the type of the situation is KSP vessel delta V situation. So I have to look at delta V situation. Delta V situation. Okay, from the KSP vessel, this is a type delta V situation. Okay, and delta v situation only have one methods, delta v situation dot to string, and it is a string value. Okay. How does it work? You have altitude, sea level, vacuum. Calculate delta V at the current altitude at the sea level. Okay, those are delta V constants. Delta V situation. All right. For vessel situation for. Okay. All right. I had a look at some script and I discovered something. So I want to get TWR, and in that TWR I need to write so delta V situation, and this is like this, delta V situation dot and altitude, and I can write altitude or sea level or vacuum. Here I want altitude, that means at the current altitude of my craft, okay, of the vessel. And I need here to write use vessel and use delta V situation. I don't know why for this delta V stage 0 burn time I didn't need to write vessel delta V or stage delta V, but in that case I need to write stage delta V situation. Okay, so I know the TW. Okay, so let me. Sorry, this is like this, and for now I just want to try that script. Okay, no error. First look. Burn time TWR 5.26. This is a good number. It is not a second. This is a thrust to weight ratio. I don't want to write a unit here. So, okay, let's forget the unit. Okay, and if I delete that, red light, and you see here no local variable constant or function delta V situation. Oh, I have an idea. You have to try it. Okay, the video is very long. I'm sorry, but I'm playing with a control system, and it's a very fun for me. I don't know it's very fun for you, but it's very fun for me. Okay, so and the stage delta V. Now it should be easy. I want to delta V stage 0. I want to get not TWR, but get at the situation altitude. I want get KSP TWR get delta V. Okay. Where is it? Here. The next time, the next time I do a video, I don't know when I will do another video about that, but definitely I will use my VSC editor. This editor is cool, but I need some color. I can't see anything here. There, if my script is about a long script, it will be hell. This is a short script, so I can find my words, but no, definitely it's cool to have an editor to edit quickly some script, but to write an entire script, I need more. I need a better tool. Okay, and the TWR, the delta V is meter per second. Okay, finger crossed. Yeah, no error. All right, this is it, 880.08. This is the number here, and I see I have get ESP get thrust. The thrust can be important here, and we don't have the thrust here, so this is an information we don't have from KSP, so we can have this directly from a control system. So get thrust at altitude. Okay, and I want to copy that, print that 90 thrust. I don't have the unit here. Don't know if the unit is Newton or kilonewton. Thrust, estimated thrust of a stage in a given situation. It's a float, okay, but we don't have any information about the unit. No mistake, and up. Okay, 188.78. This is the swivel thrust limiter 100. Okay, I don't know if it's Newton, kilonewton. Status is off, and if I like this, let me say 15% if I can. Yeah, 15%. Yet let me run again my my script with 15% of thrust limiter. Okay, 28.32. The TWR changed too, and burn time change. The burn time is given in seconds, and here I have 1 minute and 37 seconds. I don't know if I can, if there is automatic, how to say that, automatic conversion. In KOS you have clock, full, calendar, and things like that. I don't know here if it exists. Okay, so I have total mass of the stage 1. This is working very well. I'm starting to understand how it works, and I wanted to try something here in the start mass because I wanted to use in vessel delta V the fields stages, not that one, the method stage. And when we tried this we tried this and it didn't work because I think I need to write here vessel delta V. If you use the fields, you don't need that, but if you use the method, I think you need that. And the method is here. You see you have delta V situation dot altitude, and I think here I have to write vessel delta V dot stage. I hope this is that. So let me try this. This was for what? I think for the burn time. Let me see if I write this here, stage 1. Okay, so this is not working because my ship doesn't have the field vessel delta V. And if I write this like this, vessel delta V dot stage, no. And if I write ship delta V, no, this won't work because my ship doesn't have the field delta V like that. Okay, and just like this, vessel delta V dot stage 1. No. Okay. So okay, I was thinking about something, but no, this is not that. So okay, I'm starting to understand how it works, but not completely. And I can't. The Control Z doesn't work. So here I have to write again all of this. Okay, this is a quite long video, and thank you if you are still here and listening to me. Thank you so much. This was very interesting, very fun, and I have to look forward this control system and to I like the fact I can have all the information like this. That means that I can run some scripts, and now I have to look at the control system, how to control my ship, to do, for example, just a gravity turn. I have to how to start a staging automatically, and how to follow a prograde vector, how to lock steering. I am saying lock steering like in KOS, but certainly it won't be lock steering. But I have to look at this. I'm very excited about this control system. It's not easy. I think KOS it's a very easy, it's much easier to understand, and for one particular reason, there are a lot of examples in KOS, and in this case we don't have any example. For example, here get delta information. I think it will be great to have some example here how to use that, because I am not an informatician, and maybe it's clear for the ones who create that mod, but for someone who doesn't well for someone like me, I like programming. I have some skills in programming, and it's hard for me. And the objective, I think, of that kind of mods like control system or KOS is to allow someone who doesn't who is not a developer to try to create some scripts easily, relatively easily. And if you need a lot of skills in programming, okay, so you don't need that control system mod. You can create your own mods. I don't know if you see what I mean, but this mod is incredible. I like this. I like a lot of things, but it's hard to get into, to understand how it works, really, because of the lack of examples. Okay, I should stop now. I don't know. It will. I will make another video about this, but I don't know when. So thank you for watching. Thank you if you watched until the end, and see you soon on my channel.